Hello guys, welcome to the project on DevOps. Finally, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a CI/CD pipeline to automate the deployment. Okay, click on new item. You can write my app. Click on my multi-branch pipeline. Click OK. And here there are multiple options, but I'm interested in this branch source. So our project is on GitHub, so I will select GitHub, and the URL of the project is just I will copy from here and paste it. Click on validate to just verify, so it is say credential okay. And here I'm just going to delete this because it is going to take more time. Otherwise, if you have those requirements, you can do that, but I'm not going to explain that much. And I think that's it for this setup, and we don't have to you know just define these things because we have already defined it in the Docker Hub and over here in the project itself. There is no need. Just click on save and it will start cloning the project. So this is success, and if I go to the my app, it will show you the progress. So here you can see it is now checked out SCM, so it has just cloned the project, and next it is going to build the project. So here you can see the next stage is build, so it is now building those application, and after that it will create the Docker image, so it will take some time. I will just pause my video. So here you can see build Docker image is also completed, and now it is pushing that Docker image to hub.docker.com, and once it is completed, it is going to deploy the application to the production. So here you can see deploy to production, and it is waiting for human interaction because we have specified that input command in Jenkins file. So if you remove that, it is not going to wait for our approval. Just click on proceed and it will deploy the application to the production or Kubernetes cluster. So it will again take few minutes, and I have just used that simple file to deploy the application, but in reality you have to use some function workflow to test the application before deploying to the production. So in that case you can remove that and you can use canary deployment in between. You have to create one more build stage where you have to deploy the canary pod first, and then if it is good or it is working properly, then it will go ahead and deploy to the production. Okay, and it will terminate the old one. So those function you have to write in the Jenkins file, but it is very simple file right now. Okay, so here you can see it is successful. Now if I go to this access this service from here, so the IP address of the master node is here, you can see this one. I copy it, and the port is, so if I just open this YAML file, you can see the port number on which it is actually exposed, so it is 3059. So copy and paste it over here. Blah. This is the full CI/CD pipeline deployment. So now you can see I am able to access the application, right? So this is how we do the deployment or automate the deployment of any project. And yes, there are multiple things in real scenario you have to do, and you have to integrate. And one more thing, while you are doing on your lab, you can disable your firewall, otherwise sometimes you are not able to access it from outside. Okay, so just disable the firewall. So if you have a Ubuntu system, you can do it using a simple command, that is sudo ufw and disable command. So it will disable the firewall temporarily. Okay, but for persistent, you have to use the systemctl command. That's it for this lesson.